Hey guys, this is Dia and welcome back to Mom and Me. So today, as you would have read from the title, it's all about potty training. So finally now I have potty trained Dhyani. So she is 3 years and 1 month, and I think it took me ages to potty train her, and that's what I'm going to tell you in the introduction of this video. And then later on I am going to show you what all I did to finally potty train Dhyani. So we had a lot of challenges in this process, and I had to actually take doctor's help as well throughout the process. So I think I have been trying to potty train her since last 1 year. So I'm going to discuss the highs and lows that we've been through, and by highs is obviously the potty training done, and lows were like really low. We've gone through the stress in the family. We have gone through a phase of crying in and out the doctors, the GP's clinic and all of that, because I'll tell you in a minute what exactly happened. So I'll start from the beginning. So when Dhyani was around 1 year old, I thought, okay, fine, let me potty train her. And to be very honest, I just wanted to give it a go. I didn't think too seriously about potty training, because I knew in Western countries, it's mainly like, when the baby is ready, when the baby tells you that she wants to wee or when she wants to poop, it's around 2.5 years or 3 years. So that's exactly what was in my mind as well. So I thought, okay, let me just give it a go. So I made her sit on the potty day 1. She didn't, she cried. Day 2, she cried. Day 3, actually, she sat and she did the poop. And I was like, wow, this is easy. And then that was around the time we had a US trip planned. So we just went to US and then we came back. And then for some reason, potty training just wasn't in my mind that time. And I just maybe forgot about it or didn't much concentrated on it. And a couple of months passed and I actually got pregnant with baby number 2. And the first trimester, you all know, it's so difficult. I was just dealing or coping with my first trimester issue that time. And again, potty training was not on my mind. And then my second trimester came, and then eventually the third trimester. I honestly didn't think about Dhyani's potty training. That wasn't my priority, I would say. I thought it's too early. I was okay. She was in the diaper. She was pooping in the diaper. But that was around the time she started having constipation. But I didn't think too seriously about any other thing. And then finally we went to India for my delivery. And in India, things changed, because in India, 2-year baby should be potty trained. It's apparently too late for us to train at 2 years, because it's like, in India, infant potty training is very common, and there was a lot of peer pressure, societal pressure, and on one hand, and on second hand, I just felt like I was tired. I was in my third trimester and I was tired of changing diapers, to be honest, and she was pooping a little throughout the day, many times a day, and I was like, oh my god, let me just start potty training. But I thought it's going to be an easy process, because I had seen on the internet 2 days potty training, 3 days potty training. I thought it would be an easy process. So we just started it, and I wasn't prepared. I was looking at the potty training. My mom-in-law was also looking at Dhyani's potty training. So we actually got her a potty and we made her sit. She wouldn't, she cry, and then somehow in a matter of a month, we made her sit to wee. So I'm not going to get into a lot of details here, because otherwise this video would be like an hour long. So somehow we got her to wee, and then we thought, okay, that was easy. But it took 1 month. It wasn't easy, actually. Sorry, I lied. It wasn't easy. It took us 1 whole month to get her wee on the potty. But then we thought, okay, let's go to the next step, which was potty. And then she just won't. She just wanted to poop in the diaper and while standing. That was her technique to do it. She would never sit. We actually made her diaper free. We made her wear undies, and then also undie free, and then we told her just like, sit and poop in the bathroom or in the toilet, and she just wouldn't do. And because I had a little baby to take care of, I honestly wasn't concentrating a lot on it. And then time passed, and then we came back to Sydney. And this is when Dhyani was around I would say 2 years and a couple of months, 2 years, 3 months, or 4 months. And then we were just going as normal. And then we used to always talk about potty training, though I never like paid much attention. I thought, okay, fine, one day we will do it and it will be a very easy process. But Dhyani, like a terrible too, she was being very difficult at home, and I thought, oh my god, I just can't cope with a lot of work. I had in-laws here, I had a lot of work. Obviously, I had help, but still, a mom of like two under two almost, it was a lot to deal with. So I started Dhyani's daycare 2 days a week, and then the worst nightmare started that every time she would go to daycare, and then if she got the urge to poop, she'll just withhold it. And then she got an expert, again without getting into too much of detail, I just want to tell you that she got an expert at withholding the poop at the daycare. And and you know, when a baby withholds her poop, his or her poop, it loses moisture, it loses water, it becomes hard, and then the more pressure comes from the top, so it just increases in the diameter, and then it just becomes too difficult for them to poop. It's dry, it's pebbly, and it's just impossible for them to poop. So first couple of weeks I was like, oh my god, maybe I am not giving her proper food. So I concentrated on her diet, more fiber, more fruits, but then things were not improving. So I started giving her, like, you know, soup, and it was just getting worse and worse, like 3 days, 4 days without poop. And then she would cry like crazy. She would stop eating, she would vomit. I'm like, oh my god. I spoke to the doctor, I went to GP, and he actually put some light onto the fact that she is withholding poop. I had no idea about that. And he told me many times it happens when babies go to daycare, they just don't want to do it there or sit in the potty in the daycare. They just don't feel comfortable and they start doing it, and it's very common. Though it is very common, it was very unusual for me, and I had no idea how to deal with it. Anyways, so it happened that doctor gave me laxative. Actually, not laxative, it was stool softener. So I started giving her stool softener, but it didn't help. Anyways, so we did that. I introduced a lot of fiber, but she's like a no fruit eater. Like seriously, she doesn't like fruit. She can handle oranges sometimes if she's very excited, like, you know, she'll eat fruit here and there, but she's not like a fruit fan. I literally have to force her to eat fruit, so she's like less fruity fiber, so I have to like force her. But I was doing that. I was giving her in the form of juice, in the form of soup, but things were getting worse and worse, to the extent that one whole week she didn't poop, and then she just kind of collapsed. Not literally collapsed, but things collapsed, and she was crying. It was crazy, and I took her to the doctor. She had tear, she had a little fissure, and she had pain, and she was fearful to poop. Anyways, doctor wrote me an ointment to first fix the problem of her pain and tear. Then he gave me enema, because he told me what goes in has to come out anyhow. So we gave her enema, and all this happened. Long story short, all this lasted for a couple of months till I got her back into a normal pooping routine, where she's not scared to poop, where she actually understands that poop needs to come out, and it's a very natural process. And but when I was going through all of this, it was very stressful. She used to cry, I used to cry, but potty training was not on my mind at this point, because I just wanted her to poop in diaper, without diaper. I didn't mind her soiling the floor or do it anywhere. I just wanted her to poop. So things got normal. But I was very scared inside that she is so comfortable pooping in the diaper and pooping while standing. She didn't want to sit on the potty, because we have tried it so many times in the past. And sometimes I would say that we were I would say we didn't took it in a very positive spirit. We said like, why don't you poop? Why don't you poop on the potty? Like, you should be doing, this girl do, that baby does, we do, why can't you? So we were like a little like, you have to do it. So that is not a good approach. And there were certain things that even we did on our part which was not to be done. One, I wasn't mentally ready, so I didn't take things like, okay, let me give 1 week and we'll just potty train her, and day and night I was after it. No, I didn't do that. I was taking it very casually. First, that was a mistake. Second mistake was, why can't you do it? That attitude, no, you have to be very cooperative if you are trying to teach your toddler something. So that was the second mistake. Two big mistakes that I did on my part, but I understand that. But first time moms, like, first time moms, they are learning themselves. I was learning myself as well. So last month I just felt like now she's ready, because her poop cycle is very normal, because she doesn't poop at daycare. She poops after she comes back home. So her cycle is at night around 6 to 9, in between 6 to 9 when she's back from the daycare, but it's very regular. So I thought like after every dinner I can make her sit on the potty and we can do it. So I wanted to this time start all fresh. I wanted to start with a lot of excitement. I wanted to teach her, to explain her beforehand that this is what we are going to do, not suddenly one day tell her to sit on the potty. So I made her see a lot of cartoon videos, potty training videos. I got her book, and since past 1 month we were talking about big girls poop on the potty, like mom, like dad. And so we were talking about, now you're a big girl, you can wear your undie, you can wear your your jeans or your leggings while you're such a big girl. And we used to appreciate her, we used to encourage her that big girls poop on the potty. And I used to read her a book, not many times and not very regularly, but at back of the mind, every time here and there we used to tell her that big girls poop on the potty. And then one day I told her, I just sat with her and I told her, okay, now it's time for us to start pooping on the potty. And then I showed her some potty pots on the internet, which one would she like to buy, because I wanted to start it all fresh and I wanted to buy a really nice potty for her. And then she told me, okay, she wants the one with the Mickey and Minnie. So we went to the store, we went to buy one for her, and she really got excited with the one that had a flush handle in it. And she was like, I want that one, I want to, as soon as I'll poop, I'll do the flush. And I said, okay, we are buying that. So it was like $49.99, $50. But I thought, like, the first one we had was like just $5 and this one was 50. But I thought, okay, if it works, then we're doing it. So I bought that. I'll tell you exactly what we did in our bed, because I have filmed all of that, so you're gonna see that. So anyways, within a week she is now potty trained, but I want to really put this video out for all the moms who has a strong-willed child who does not want to poop, who does not want to sit on the potty and always want to poops on the diaper. Because we did try the method, keep the diaper on and sit on the potty. Doesn't work for me. It didn't work for my daughter. It didn't work in our household. If you want to give it a try, you can. But there's so many videos and tips out there, but like, you cannot follow everything. You have to find a unique way that suits your baby. So like, I didn't want it to find a lot of ways here and there, look at a lot of videos, because there aren't many, to be honest, for a strong-willed child. Because most of the videos are, oh, how we train the baby in 2 days, in 3 days, and the babies I've seen are very cooperative, not the one who's like crying like crazy, I don't want to sit, I don't want to sit, and hasn't had this whole potty training process going since last 1 year. So during the daytime, she doesn't wear any diapers. At daycare, she doesn't wear any diapers. She's in her undie. Even in the afternoon nap, she doesn't wear any diaper. She would herself grab the potty and then wee in it. So we are halfway there. We were halfway there, but not all the way, to the point that we are pooping in the potty. And because of the fact that she has gone through a lot of stress, constipation, tear, fissure, pain during the pooping process, and it just got into her head that pooping is not good. And we really took it just happened that it took us a couple of months to get her out of that, I would say nightmare stage where she thinks pooping is good. So anyways, let me just start with the video. But before I start, I want to tell you, watch this video till the end, because in the end I'm going to tell you what is the best age to potty train your baby, the pros and cons of I would say there are 3 ages to potty train infant: in your 2s and in your 3s. So which is the best age? You have to watch the video till the end to find out why. Hey guys, this is Dia and welcome back to my channel. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about Dhyani's, my cute daughter's potty training update. So this is what this video is about. So Dhyana, આપણે આજે શું કરવાના છીએ? What are we going to do, beta? Potty set કરીશું ને અહીંયા. We are going to set up a potty station for her. So I'm just trying to create fun element and excitement for her. So as you can already make out, we are not yet done with the potty training, but Lakyucha, my mama is the best. And we are right now in a bathroom, and this is going to be dedicated bathroom for Dhyani till we are done potty training. So I'll show you how we are going to set it up. So I have got these 2 jars from Tezo, and I am going to fill this with 2 size of candy. So I've told her if it's a small poop, a small candy; if it's a big poop, a big candy. So that's what these jars are, the lolly jars. લોલી અત્યારે મળશે નહીં, યાદ રાખજો. અત્યારે કોઈ ચોકલેટ મળશે નહીં. છીછી કરે ને તો ચોકલેટ મળે. છીછી કરજે તો તમે ચોકલેટ રોજ પોટી પોટમાં છીછી કરશે ને તો રોજ ચોકલેટ મળશે. લાગે છે અત્યારે આપણે સેટ પણ નથી કર્યું બેટા. ચલો ગુગુ નીચે બેસી જા. So she's gonna get one from here if she gets a little bit of poop, and if she does a proper amount, a good poop, then she's gonna get a long chocolate for long poop, small chocolate for small poop. So we did have a potty with us at home, but I have invested in a new one. This is the Disney potty, and it's for 18 months plus, and it has got a flush handle, which she got really excited about. So I thought maybe that will keep her excitement going on, and which is why I got this. So let me show you. So this is the potty that we... Dhyana, baby, chup rahe na baby, please. Dhyana, so this is the potty that we have got, and this is the flush handle. So as soon as she'll flush that, it makes a flushing noise. It obviously doesn't flush, but it makes the noise. So, and this, if I turn it down, then it becomes like a seat as well. So I like that. So it's a potty, and it can be put directly onto the toilet as well, and this can be a seat as well. So 3 in 1. And this is like Disney potty trainer seat and step stool. So let's see. This costed me $50, which is in Indian rupees 2,500 rupees. So I know it's a little bit on the pricey side, but if she poops, then the money is worth it. Let's see. તો પછી બેસવું છે અત્યારે હા ચલો 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 આવી જા લાગે છે ને ધ્યાન ના પેપુરે ગુડ ગર્લ આનું મજા આવે છે ઓકે કમ્ફર્ટેબલ છે ઘડી ઘડી નહીં દબાવવાનું હા તેની ફ્લશ છે ચીચી થઈ જાય ને તો હે ને ચીચીને ફ્લશ કરી દેવાનું પાણીની અંદર એવું હોય હા એવું જ હોય તને ગમે છે ને કરી ચીચી તો આપણે થોડીક વાર બેસવું પડશે ધ્યાન આવી રીતના ચીચી ન થાય થોડુંક બેસવું પડે ચલ બેસી જા So I've also got her some coloring books just to keep her engaged sitting on the potty pot, because that was our biggest struggle, that she just won't sit and she will just get up and run. Good job, Dhyani.
Color this one?
Yes, Betu, that one. Color that one.
That one, I think.
No, Gugu, you're not supposed to touch it, baby. No.
Okay.
Good job, Dhyani. So it's been almost 5 minutes. She's been sitting on it.
Yes. And with my green color?
Yes, green color. Dhyanu, મજા આવે છે?
Yes.
ચીચી કરે છે?
Yes.
So guys, this is the entire setup. That's the potty that always sits there, and it has got this cute little plush. I like that. And this is a corner. This pouch has got her colors, some coloring books, and some movies. So guys, it's the third time in 3 hours, 4 hours that Dhyani has sat on the potty pot, and I think it's been just a couple of hours since we've started the potty training, and I would already say it's a great progress because she is taking it positively. Unlike many times in the past, she never wanted to sit on the potty for more than a second. Literally, she'll pee, wee, and then she'll just get up and run. This time she is sitting on it, she's coloring, and she's trying. And she's excited to get the lolly. So that's what her excitement is. And she just want to poop a little and get this small Maltese. So that's what she wants to do. So let's see. I'll keep you updated with the progress. ટોયલેટમાં તારી સાથે થોડુંક બેસી શકું હું
The toilet, my bed, money touch it.
So it's day 2 and Dhyani has returned from her daycare an hour ago. So we're just trying it again. And I'm going to tell you one thing. So yesterday we sat for a total of 3 times, and that was from like late afternoon till night. And then at night she's still in diapers because I want to get her potty number 2 sorted first on the potty pot. So as soon as I made her wear the diaper, she started to push. And as soon as I mentioned, okay, let's sit on the potty, she was like, no, I don't want to potty, and I've just weed. So I think she was trying to hold it. and that is a main problem that we are facing with Dhyani, that she's fine here, she sits here, that's okay, but she does not poop, and she does not want to, like, pressure, do the pressure to bring the poop out, because that is one thing that she's scared of. And she likes to poop while standing, and that's what she has been doing since I don't even remember. So that's another thing, that she's not too comfortable sitting and pooping anywhere other than the diaper. So these are the challenges that we are facing. So she's sitting there, she's coloring, everything is fine, she wants to poop, but it's not happening. So we just keep going to continue that. And yes, another thing that when we were in India, I'll tell you in some another vlog, I'll make a special vlog, our journey of potty training. So one of the pediatrician, he suggested me to give laxative for like a week, 10 days when you're potty training, because if the baby is constipated, potty training is very difficult. So last night, which was day 1, I started giving her laxative, and now 2 days she'll be home. So Wednesday and Thursday. So I really am hoping, fingers crossed, that she poops into the potty, and we'll see. So it's great to update, and I have told her, even if you poop a little, she'll get a reward of a chocolate. But okay, she wants to do, but I don't know what's happening. So I'll keep you guys posted. આજે તારું ડે કેર કેવું તું? શું કર્યું ડે કેરમાં? શું મંગલા મંગલા? શું મંગલા મંગલા? ધ્યાના ધ્યાનું અહીંયા બેઠી બેઠે તું કલર જ કરતી રહેશે કે ચીચી પણ કરશે બેબી? કેવી રીતે ચીચી કરે બતાય? ઢીંગલી ના, આમ ન કરતી. ખરેખર તને ચીચી આવે છે બેટા કે નથી આવતી? સાંભળ મારી વાત, ધ્યાના બેબી સાંભળ. ચાલ ધ્યાનું, તને ચીચી નથી આવતી તો ચલો આપણે પછી આવીશું. ચલો બેટું, અત્યારે ઊભી થા, આપણે પછી આવીશું. તો ચીચી આવે ને ત્યારે કહેજે મને, ઓકે ઢીંગલી? ચલો બેબી ઊભા થાવ. તો બીજું શું?
મમ્મા?
હા, બેટું ડેડી પણ એ જ કહેશે, દીકા ડાયપરમાં ના હોય બેટું. મારી વાત સાંભળ ધ્યાન, હવે તું હે ને અહીંયા મારી વાત સાંભળ. પહેલા ચૂપ થા. જો હવે તું બહુ બિગ ગર્લ થઈ ગઈ છે ધ્યાન. હવે તને ડાયપરમાં ચીચી ન કરાય દીકા. ના બેટા, તને કરવી છે તો થઈ ગઈ. કેવી રીતના દમ લગાવ્યું તું? આ અનીમા વગેરે ન નીકળ્યો હતા? So she's sitting on the potty, but she's not pushing. So I have done 2 things, because first day I think she hasn't pooped since Sunday. So Sunday she didn't poop. Monday was when I was making her sit on the potty, so she was playing, she didn't poop. So Tuesday, which was she withheld it. So now this was 3 days consecutive that she hasn't pooped, and I knew that now it's very difficult for her. So I just gave her a little bit extra push because I had enema suppository left over. So I inserted that, and within 5 minutes I made her sit on the potty, and damn, what she has done was like, that scared me. She pushed. I just hugged her tight. She pushed, and the amount of poop that came out, it was rock solid. It was thick in diameter, and it was crazy. I didn't know how she couldn't have done this without enema. So pretty much I cleared her blockage, and then From day one, I also started giving her laxative in her milk, and I will show you. This is the laxative. This is something I got from India. Her doctor had written, because since she was 1.5 years old, she always had this constipation problem and all of that. So I used to always keep this at home. So since day one, it's called Moo Out, and it has no taste. It comes in powder form. So I gave her this one spoon. I'll just show you the spoon. So I gave her 1 spoon in the milk at night. So this is the spoon. So 1 spoon in milk at night. And so after her blockage was clear, now we are today in the present time, day 4. So today is day 4, and this move out has really worked today. So at around 6 o'clock in the evening, she told me, "Mom, I want to poop," and she was happy. Oh, before that, when she actually on day 3 pooped, after I gave her enema, we celebrated that. We disregarded the fact that it was assisted. We just gave her chocolate, and we were just dancing, and we were very happy. So was actually next day looking for a chocolate. So she told me on day 4 that, "Mom, I want to poop," and she did a little bit of poop, but she got a chocolate. And then an hour later, she was like, "Mom, I really want to poop," and then she just ran and she sat on the potty. And this is the time that she really did it. So today she has done it 3 times. The first time it was just a little bit, and the next 2 times it was quite a bit. And this move out is working. So this is something the doctor suggested me, like last year when I went to India, when I was trying to potty train her. Doctor told me last year that sometimes they prescribe laxative if the baby is constipated, not willing to potty train, and the like. So that thing kept in I had in my mind. So that's what I did. So I cleared her congestion, I gave her laxative, and I'm giving her soup, I'm giving her fruits, I'm giving her fiber rich food, so that she doesn't have to really push. It just slides off, it comes out easily. So that's where we are right now, and I will see what happens tomorrow. And I think I am going to give her laxative for a couple of days. And I want to tell you guys one thing, that don't potty train your baby if your baby is ready but you yourself are not ready. See, that's the mistake that I did. I wasn't ready. I had just given birth to Kushang, and I just wanted Dhyani to be potty trained desperate, but I didn't want it to work towards it, and that's when I did it wrong. Bus away. Day 5, guys. So Dhyani is really taking everything in a very positive spirit. She just said, "Chichi ai, bhago, bhago," and she's right now pooping, and this is the 3rd time that she's doing. So her laxative is really working on her body. So, and today was a daycare day, and she, no matter what, she wouldn't go poop in the daycare. Yeah, she will do whatever, but she only feels comfortable at home. And I guess this is why the whole drama started of her withholding the poop anyways. So I guess finally now I can say that she is potty trained in 5 days, and I am so glad and relieved, I would say, and can't wait to share her whole story journey with you guys. And I just feel good, happy. एक बहुत बड़ा टेंशन सर से उतर गया. So guys, now talking about what is the best age to potty train. According to me, there are 3 ages. As I said, infancy or the toddler age, and in toddler when the baby is going through terrible twos, or when the baby has turned 3, which is the best age. And I would say the best age is when your baby is an infant, and when your baby has started to sit, not when your baby has just started to sit like 5 or 6 or 7 months. No, maybe 9 or 10 months, when the baby is sitting properly without any assistance, and the baby hasn't started walking. How it helps is when you put your baby on the potty, the baby can sit still and the baby will not get up and start running here and there. So that's exactly what I did with my baby number 2, Kushank. When he was 10 months old, one day, like, because that was the time when I was going through this stressful poop withholding cycle with Dhyani, and I thought I never want my another baby to go through this. And I just one day made him sit on the potty, and you know what, since that day he's been pooping on the potty. He was 10 months then, now he's 15 months. Never ever he has pooped in his diaper, and he has always pooped in his potty in the morning. First thing in the morning, I'll put him on the potty pot and he would just poop, and it was as simple as that. And now he is much more mobile. I think if I would have put him now, he would probably crawl away, or he would stand and then he would just run away. That's exactly what Dhyani used to do. She would just stand and she would just walk away. And so the best age, I would say, when your baby can sit but not walk. And at this age, baby, they don't test you, they don't test the waters. They would agree, or they would do what their parents want them to do. At the age of 2, or I would say terrible 2s, they always want to do what they want to do. They're testing the waters. They are more like, you know, stubborn. I don't think stubborn is the right word, but they want things their way, and they don't want to do it because they have started to understand things more, but they are not mature yet. So that is a very difficult age. 2s, I would say, when like, you know, they are 1.5 year to 2.5 year. That age is very, very improper, I would say, to start potty training. According to my experience, it all depends on your baby as well. But as soon as they turn 3, they are much more mature, and they actually get much more mature, understanding, sensitive towards everybody's feeling. And it's like, you know, they understand what this world around, how it functions and things like that. How, you know, they are much more interested in being a big girl. Oh, okay, now she tells me I want to be a big girl, I want long hair. She let me do the hair massage, she lets me make her tie a pony, because otherwise she was like, don't touch my hair. Like, a lot of videos you will see that her hair is going here and there because she never let me make her a ponytail. But like, now she's like, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that. And like, you know, she's like, I want to be like Mama, I want to be like my grandmom. And she is like, you know, she's much more acceptable. And which is why this potty training process was easier after she turned 3, because she was just ready. She was like, I'm a big girl. So, you know, after 3, they are like, you know, they're not like testing you, or they're a little bit more mature, and they really want to be big. So, and this time it was she took it much more positively. So I would say before 1 or after 3 is a very good age to potty train. But do you really want to wait till 3? Like, if you're like me, like, you know, I just went crazy, because there could be times like, you know, if you know, this video is very casual, I'm not crying here or anything, but the amount of pressure, stress, it was intense that we have gone through, and I wouldn't want any other parent to go through that. If you're watching this video, like, you know, or if you have gone through the situation, I know you would relate to me, that how much stress a household can undergo due to a potty training. Seriously, it's such a natural phenomenon, but it could be so difficult. So, which is why I say infancy is the best age. Now both my babies are potty trained, and I feel I am 10 kgs lighter. So that's about this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have tried to cover as many points as I could, as it could come in my mind, as I could remember in this video. So if you've got any more questions, leave them in my community section, because my comment section is disabled, and I keep saying that all the time, but YouTube has disabled the comment section in a lot of YouTube channels, including mine as well. So as soon as I make this video live, I'm going to create a community post where you can go, and if you've got any questions, if you want to ask me something, or if you want to share your own experience, then you can go there, leave a comment there, and I'll get in touch. So right now I would say happy potty training, and bye from my side.